Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. We're live here from the Schwann Super Inc. in Blaine, Minnesota. I'm Chet Yoder. Rise and shine. It's the breakfast special as the Mudbugs take on the Minnesota Magicians. So glad to have you with us here on the pregame show. I'm Chet Yoder. The Mudbugs trying to bounce back after a 3-1 defeat last night. It should say later afternoon game, so to speak. Richie Perrant, obviously very rattled. I thought he played well, but obviously very frustrated at times. But here's Jason Soupy Campbell's quote. He said yesterday was the best effort they had all season through 4 games. He said if we keep playing like that, they'll go on to win very many games this season. You'll hear that interview and more coming up after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. It's the Mudbugs and the Magicians, day 3 of the North American Hockey League Showcase. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us at Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Good morning, Mudbugs fans. Bacon, eggs, sausage, and Mudbugs hockey. The morning special here in the showcase. We're now joined by head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, I think yesterday was maybe one of those games where you felt like you had your chances. New Jersey moved just a little bit better that night.
Yeah, well, I thought we took the play to them for 60 minutes. Really, it was our best game of the year so far. Our special teams kind of let us down a little bit. We just got to running on our PK, and we knew going in that they had a good power play, and they found a way to get a couple by us, and their third one was right at the tail end of a penalty kill. But and ultimately we couldn't finish our chances. We didn't shoot the puck enough, but we held possession for most of the game, and I thought overall it was the best 60 minutes we put together all year. We just didn't come out with the 2 points.
Richie Perrant, talk about the goals he gave up. It didn't seem like he played that bad, yet I'm sure he was was he rattled in your eyes at all during that game?
I don't think he was rattled. I think he was a little frustrated too. One goal, the first goal I think was going wide. It went off the guy's leg and deflected into the net. The third goal is like a 2-on-1 coming out of the corner. The guy tries to throw it out front. It goes off of our guy's hip and bounces back to the guy as Richie's sliding to the far post, and then they have an empty net to put it in. So I think he was a little frustrated, but again, that's part of this game. We all faced adversity yesterday. Now we got to see how. And I thought overall we handled it pretty well and tried to battle back and win the hockey game. But now again, a short turnaround to this morning's game, which is a good thing for us in my opinion. And we'll see how the boys handle that adversity and how they bounce back this morning.
A couple of new additions to the lineup playing their first games as a Mudbug. Timber Lewis, Alex Gomez. Talk about those two and their additions and what they're going to bring to the table this morning.
Well, Timber's had a long time to practice with us, and it's just been more of a medical thing, waiting for him to get cleared to play, and he got cleared today, so we're going to give him a go. He's a kid with good feet on the back end, and We're playing on a little bit of a bigger ice surface, so it's going to be interesting to see how he utilizes those feet. And we just expect him to play a good, solid defensive game and play firm and hard for us. And then you got Gomer there. He's been, again, a young kid. They're both young kids that Gomez isn't going to stand out to anybody in one way, shape, or form other than his height, but he's a pretty sound hockey player. He's always seems to be in the right position, good stick detail. He does a lot of little things good, which has brought him this far. So far. So we're looking forward to seeing both of these guys in the lineup and giving them a good chance here.
What do we know about the Magicians, and how do you guys match up against them?
Well, it looks like they've got some pretty skilled players. They look like they're going to finish hits. They're not as big as us on paper, but again, they play hard. They come hard. Looks like the goaltending's pretty decent. They've had some low-scoring games, so it's going to be interesting to see how we battle with these guys. Really, the focus is for us to just play our game and implement our systems and game plan and see if we can't take it to them.
Are you a fan of these morning games, Coach?
I don't care what time we play. I just love games.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck today.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages. You're listening to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Janice Watt and General Financial Advisors are excited to support our 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Their experienced staff are ready to assist you with your tax, accounting, and financial needs from birth until retirement, including life insurance. Call Janice at 318-219-4188 and set up an appointment. Your consultation is free, or log on to gfapartners.com. We are here for you. Go Mudbugs!
Welcome back.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. Member FINRA SIPC and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is a marketing name.
Day 3 of the North American Hockey League Showcase. Just want to give you a few notes. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Tantrum Hair Design LLC. Get the best haircut in town at Tantrum Hair Design LLC at 3806 East Texas Street in Bossier City. Miss Dina Ducote, Kirby Rogers, and their friendly staff will get your head on straight. Just call 318-742-7613. Be sure to get your tickets for the Mudbugs' next homestand, October 18th and 19th. It'll be Oktoberfest, including Wizard Night at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. The Mudbugs will get ready for a special weekend, and be sure to be a part of it by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. A lovely ticketing sales staff with the dual efforts of Kimberly Jackson, Lauren Keith are awaiting your call. Once again, 318-636-7094. Log on to mudbugshockey.com. Get your seats while they last before they run out. Be sure to join us for public skating at George's Pond. You want to be there for all the festivities. A fun night out, a great date, great friends, great corporate party. You want to come out, enjoy the ice, and skate around. It's lots of fun. Just go on to mudbugshockey.com or give us a call at 318-636-7094 to get the schedule for public skating at George's Pond. Ready to get this baby underway. I hope you had a nice, comfortable coffee, maybe some scrambled eggs. We had bacon, eggs, and sausage this morning, and then I had bacon, eggs, and sausage again at the rink. So I had a kind of a two-parter breakfast and a great accommodations. We are very grateful. Thank you to everybody here at the North American Hockey League for providing us with all the accommodations. It has been a fantastic trip so far as the hospitality is concerned here in Minnesota. The Magicians are on the ice. The Mudbugs in their teal jerseys today. The Magicians in their home whites. Still awaiting the starting lineups. They don't give that to us prior to puck drop. You just have to wait till the PA announcer announces them. Mudbugs will be skating from left to right in the opening period. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. So we're trying to get these Scuba Venture starting lineups out of the way. So glad to have you with us for a breakfast special. I'm a fan of these breakfast games. The Mudbugs are not. They historically have not done well in the morning games, but they'll try to bounce back and change those fortunes today. The Scuba Venture starting lineups for the Mudbugs, head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Rich Perron. At left wing will be number 21, Ryan Waltman. At center will be number 3, Matt Weber. And on the right wing will be number 18, Warren Nannyshak. On defense will be the new man, number 37, Timber Lewis. And number 4, Davis Gockler. Oh, they changed it up on me. It's going to be Sam Miller starting instead of Timber Lewis, along with Davis Gockler. Getting the start in nets, he's 2-0, and he has not allowed a goal in 120 minutes played. It's number 35, Mason Balboa in net from Colorado Springs. So it'll be Waltman, Weber, and Nannyshak with Miller and Gockler in the back end and Balboa in net. Now the starting lineups for the home team, the Minnesota Magicians. It'll be Wes Mankowski in net. Number 72, Jonathan Ziski on the left side defensively, along with number 8, Blake Kriska. At the left wing will be Sasha Sjogren. Number 23 at center will be number 6, Jake Hale. And on the right wing will be number 14, Jimmy Doyle. It'll be Doyle, Hale, and Sjogren with Ziski, Kriska on the back end, and Mankowski in net. Those are your Scuba Venture starting lineups, as the Magicians are head coached by A.J. Buccino and associate head coach Gavin Bickford. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. That's your Scuba Venture starting lineups. Here's the national anthem. A beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem. The Mudbugs ready to go. They'll skate from left to right in their teal jerseys. Balboa in net and Mankowski to my right. And it's always good to see former Mudbug players' moms. Jennifer Holmers in the house. Glad to have her. And, of course, we wish the best to Jacob Holmers, who's at Aurora University. We saw the head coach here just a couple of days ago. I think he's still in the building somewhere doing some recruiting. A huddle now to my left as the Mudbugs are getting ready to get this baby started. They're 3-1. The Magicians are 1-1. Mudbugs looking to win their 4th out of 5 to begin this season. Coach Soupy very upbeat this morning. He thought the team played the best effort all year through 4 games. Tonight's lead official, Charles Van Kula, along with the linesmen Eric Arrigo and Chaz Notch. So glad to have you with us wherever you might be. Exciting Mudbugs hockey. Here's the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram opening puck drop. It's Weber and Hale. Faceoff is won there by Hale. And it goes back and we're underway here from the Schwann Super Inc. in Blaine, Minnesota. Now to the near side it goes. The Magicians bring it up the ice. Stolen away there by Weber. Weber now will go to the far side trying to find Miller. Miller now smacks it off the far side boards, trying to find the stick of Waltman, but he couldn't grab it. It goes all the way down, and Crisco will fetch it in. Now behind the cage, thrown in front. Mudbugs trying to steal it as the puck now pinballs right back out to center. Gockler will grab it. Gockler with a goal in this showcase. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Quick shot there by Ziski was blocked. Now behind the cage of Balboa it goes off the far side boards. Trying to hold the zone there was Whalen checking in here for Buccino. Now up across center. He'll flip the puck in deep to my left, and behind the cage of Balboa it goes. Now to the far corner it goes, played right back in, and the puck now will saucer all the way down the length of the ice. This should be icing on Shreveport, and it will be. Just underway, 55 seconds in to the Generational Financial Advisors first period. All your icings today are brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Secure Investment Advisory Services offered through Royal Alliance, member FINRA SIPC, and registered investment advisor. Generational Financial Advisors is their marketing name. Face off now to the right of Balboa, won there by the Mudbugs. The captain, Brazil, bangs it around the far side boards, but not out. Puck now just gets knocked back in to the near corner in the Mudbug zone and just knifed back out to center there by Natty Shack. Whalen now wails it on net from center. It's an easy stop made there by Balboa. He'll steer it on over to his right. And now the puck is backing up the near side boards, not out. Whalen puts a shot. Balboa said it was going wide, but he wants to catch it anyways and get a face-off. 1:23 gone by here in the opening frame. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs Hockey for the breakfast special of this Mudbug slate. Mudbugs have one more tomorrow afternoon at 3:45. They'll take on the Wilderness. We'll be on the air at 3:35 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. Backhand blocked in front off the initial faceoff win there by Minnesota. Now to the far side it goes. Here comes Rupsov. Rupsov down the far corner, gets hauled down. Fetch goes in there to help. Now along the end boards. Taken away there. The Magicians have it now dished on to the left. Here comes Reifenberger. Reifenberger now rifles it in along to the far corner it goes. Played back up top now to the right point there by Oberle. His shot gets blocked, taken away there by Peters. Up ahead there to Rupsov. Rupsov now from the near circle. Backhand feed. He had Witherspoon in front. Could not find the stick. Now played right back out to center. Peters got to get back. 2-on-1. Back the other way. Bouncing puck. Unable to be handled there by Reifenberger as he'll settle it in now to the near corner. Behind the cage of Balboa it goes. Gockler now trying to get away from the zebra. He'll get it back over to Peters. Peters now pelts it around the near side corner, but not out. Kriska now jams it back in to the near corner. That's Gockler, the Georgia native. Glides up the ice now from left to right. He'll golf it in, get a good check there by Keller, and it's into the Magician zone. Now powered around the near side boards. Trying to grab it there is Koklachev as he finds the ice for the first time today. He's lined up with Kiefer. Coach Soupy shuffling up the lines a little bit to start off the game. Up along to the near corner it goes. Kiefer lined up with Koklachev. Kiefer now able to squib it back out to center. Miller will slam it in to the Magician zone. Slowed down there by Mankowski. Now it goes to the far corner. It goes on over to Valentino Passarelli. He's lined up with Pavey and Keller. Now along to the far corner in front of the Magician's bench. Jamming at it there was number 9. That's Nichols. I'm so used to Nichols being number 15 from last year. He changed it up to lucky number 9. Now, we got a hooking call, I believe, coming up against Shreveport. It is. And the Mudbugs are going to go on the first choice personnel penalty kill. It's going against Kiefer. The penalty kill, which was good through the first 3 games, struggled yesterday. Will have to get back on track in the early goings in the Generational Financial Advisors first period today. Penalty comes at 3:09 of the first. I'm Chet Yoder, so glad to have you with us here for the morning special wherever you may be. Face off now to the left of Balboa. See some Mudbugs fans who made the trip. I see Mrs. Smiley to my left. See former billet dad Sam Hall in the house. Got the Kieran Durgan jersey back. We missed that guy, the grade 8 for the Mudbugs. Played back up top now to the point. Now over to Stein. This Magicians power play, very good. Quick shot and a smothered up save made there by Balboa on a shot there by Stein from the far circle. Hooking infraction on Kiefer. 10 seconds gone by on that penalty. Face off now in the right wing circle. Battle that one there by Minnesota. The Magicians have it now at the point. Shot's fanned on. Stein now has it. Stein delved over to Keller. Now he throws it across, tipped off the stick of Brazil. Back out to center it goes, and Doyle's got to grab it. That's Jimmy Doyle. On over to the near and the middle of the ice, rather picked up there by Oberle, and Oberle will gun it in around the far side boards in deep into the Mudbug zone. Now Brazil has it. Brazil will clear it down the length of the ice. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy's unit. Down to 1:15 left on Kiefer's hooking infraction. Now to the far corner it goes. Magicians lug it up the ice. Grabbing it there was Machucci. That's Freddie Machucci lined up with Nick Lanigan and Lucas Canta. That's the fourth line for Minnesota. Now along the left point, battling for it. Stick's getting tied up. Puck is just squeaked back out to center. Picked up there by Doyle. And Doyle will shove it back over to his blue line. And Minnesota will regroup. The Magicians now. That's Stein. On over to the far side. Back to Stein. Stein now to the near side there to Lanigan. Lastly, Leyland. Leyland now back up top. Ladles it on over to Leyland. Leyland now from the near circle. He'll delve it in deep along the near corner. Back to Leyland. Leyland now from the top of the circle. Over to Stein, a ripper. And a stick save. Rebound chance is fanned on there by Pavey trying to slam it home. And now Stein from the far top circle. Quick wrister. Smothered up there by Balboa. Boy, he's been sharp this season as he makes another stop with 15:11 to go here in the first. 21 seconds remaining on Kiefer's hooking infraction. A big shout out to the McGees tuned in tonight. Glad to have CJ McGee's dad, Mr. Chris, with us on the broadcast. We miss McGee. From the far circle it goes. Cross ice pass, quick shot. Save made there by Balboa. That was a tricky save, but Reifenberger was trying to roof that baby, and a shoulder stop made there by the Colorado Springs native. All the way down, Kiefer ready to come out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. A good start for Rich Perrant's penalty kill unit. Now the puck pinballs around the back of Dickinson, up along to the neutral zone. Dickinson grabs it. Dickinson now will just wrist it in to the Magician zone. Now thrown off the glass. That hit the netting, and that faceoff should stay in the Magician zone. It will, as Mankowski was trying to clear it. Face off to the left of Mankowski. Oh, stolen away. Mudbugs have it. Oh, that was Koklachev trying to jam it. Rather, Smiley trying to jam it in. Oh, Smiley with a big old hit along the near side there of Jake Keller. That's your Sterling Dental Center. Big hit of the game. Get your teeth checked by giving Dr. Emile Janu a call at 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Good hit there by Smiley. Now along the half boards, that's Francis trying to grab it. Now stolen away. Pavey's got it along the near half wall. He'll just flip it in behind the cage of Balboa. Off the far side now over to Francis. The Englander trying to get it out. He can't. Now to the far side. Stolen away there by Brazil trying to chisel it out. Now Dickinson has it. Dickinson now knocks it back out to center. Up ahead there to Francis. The big old bulky Englander throws it in front. Oh, Smiley trying to tip home the juicy rebound. It just bounced off his stick. 13:30 remaining here in the first. Still no score in the early goings. Now to the near corner it goes. Mudbugs hauled down there behind the cage now. Here's Fetchko. Play back up top it goes over to Timber Lewis. Lewis now in deep there to Witherspoon behind the cage. Thrown in front. Oh, it's smothered up there by Mankowski as it got a piece of his glove. In front there was Rupsoff. 13:18 remaining here in the first. Still no score in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Now a faceoff from the near circle. Battle that. One there by Minnesota. They have it. And that is Ziski who zips it in to the Mudbug zone. Picked up there by Lewis. Lewis for the Mudbugs, up along to the far side there to Fetchko. He'll flip it out, played up ahead there to Peters. Peters tried to dump it in. He got smacked out pretty hard there by Lanigan, and we got a whistle. It looks like it's head contact on Peters. Lanigan looks dumbfounded. The Mudbugs might have caught a break there. Penalty doors opening up for the Magicians. That is a fortunate call for Shreveport, to say the least. Lanigan having a few words with the official. And the Mudbugs power play will get to work for the first time this morning. Mudbugs power play came up empty yesterday, trying to strike tonight. Or should I say this morning? You got to buzz me every time I say tonight. Now from the near circle. Here comes Smith. Smith, a shot blocked in front. Elbowing is the call on Lanigan. Wow, I thought it was head contact. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson now at the point. Delved in deep. Koklachev back up top to Brazil. Brazil a ripper! And a stick save made there by Mankowski. Can Brazil hold his own? He does. Brazil now touched up back to Dickinson. Dickinson from the near circle. Now to the near corner he goes. He'll skate it in along the walls. He's got helps there from Smiley. Now Smith behind the cage. Smith now played back up top to Dickinson from the left, or rather Brazil. Quick shot just wide on a shot there by Koklachev from the short side. Koklachev holds it. Koklachev now stumbles with it. Puck now played back out to center. And it's taken away there by Doyle. Doyle now will throw it back into his own end, and the Magicians will be able to clear. And waiting and firing it down the length of the ice was Whalen. And the Mudbugs now will regroup. Checked hard there was Witherspoon, but he'll be able to will it in there for Fetchko. Down to 45 seconds left on the power play. Gockler checks in here for Coach Soupy. Up from the far circle now. Played back up top to Gockler. Now to the left point. He'll work it in deep behind the cage. He's got Rubtsov trying to squeak it off the walls. Now along, there's Miller, the sheriff, along the near half wall. Played back up top to Fetchko. Oh, his pass gets deflected back out to center. That's a good stick there by number 16, Reifenberger. Gockler now to the near corner. Mudbugs back in their own zone, trying to settle things down. We're down to 18 seconds left on the power play. One last charge here for the Bugs. They'll skate up the ice now. Bring it in. Miller will try to mail it in. It gets blocked there by Zinski. Now worked in deep. Penalty coming to an end here. 5 seconds left along the near corner now. To the left of Mankowski. The puck lays. Now bunch of bodies trying to jar it off the walls. Miller now has it. 5-on-5 hockey. Here's Rubtsov. Skates in. Rubtsov from the high slot. Fires it. And a right pad stop made there by Mankowski. That was a difficult one through traffic. Played right back out to center. Miller's pass up ahead there to Gockler. Gockler's got to take a U-turn back and he'll settle things down. Miller now off the far side boards. Played up ahead. Touch pass there to Nattyshak. They come in 3-on-3 into the zone. Oh, no. He blew a tire. That was Nattyshak. Now the Mudbugs have it. Oh, on over to Peters trying to slap her. Now Weber a shot and a glove save made there by Mankowski. And he'll hold on to it. 10:27 to go here in the first. Good pace to this one in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by, see tonight, got to buzz me. Mudbugs hockey this morning brought to you by State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving my good old friend Ben Tolis from State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Now to the far side. Quick shot there by Lewis. And a nice save made there by Mankowski. Timber Lewis finally getting medically cleared to play, and that was the biggest concern for Coach Soupy and the Mudbugs. They like what this kid has to offer. Face-off now from the far circle. One there by the Bugs. Try to play it up top there. Was Natty Shack, but he fell down. Now Oberle has it. Oberle now off the near side boards, back out to center. Big shout out to Mr. Mike tuned in tonight. Then this morning, our former NHLer and the dad of Warren Natty Shack. Now, nice shot, nice play there by Natty Shack as he tries to play it up ahead there to Gomez. Gomez now works it in there along to the near half wall, battling for it. And now stolen away. The Magicians have it. Pass gets deflected around over to Peters. Back in his own zone. Peters carefully dishes it on over to his right. And the puck now is pitchforked up ahead, trying to find Weber on a break. Intercepted there by Oberle. Here come the Magicians. Quick shot, glove save made there by Mankowski. As a shot there by Pavey was smothered up there by Balboa. Good pace to this one. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here for a Thursday morning for Mudbugs hockey. It's Thursday, right? Oh, forgive me. It's Friday. I can't remember what day it is. That's when you know you're in hockey. You just forget what day it is because you're working every day. Now played up ahead to Rubtsov. Don't ask me what the date is. Rubtsov now takes a whirl around the face-off circle. He'll rattle it into the Mudbug zone. Puck now played up along to the near half wall. Dickinson can't grab it. Good hip check there by Fetchko, but uh-oh. Here comes the Magicians back the other way. That was Reifenberger. Now along to the point, taken away there by Rubtsov. Rubtsov's got to avoid a check. He does. Played back to Dickinson. He'll rumble into the zone. Played up ahead. Quick shot. Oh, he shot it just wide. That was Brazil trying to tuck it home. Brazil now behind the cage. And we got a whistle. Boy, the captain tried to deke him out. He tried to go far side. He almost tucked that baby home. What a great play from Dickinson to find Brazil cutting through the slot. Face-off now in the left wing circle, won there by Minnesota. And now Gockler steals it. Gockler, a shot blocked. Koklichev a shot. Oh, he didn't get enough muster on that, and he broke his stick. Now he tries to throw his body around as he's stickless. Good job there, considering the situation. Miller now has it up across center. They'll re-enter the zone. 2-on-2. On over to Kiefer. Kiefer now to the near corner he goes. He gets roughed up pretty good there by Stein. Behind the cage now of Menkowski. 8:20 to go here in the first. Still no score. Now the puck is just saucered back into the Mudbug zone, taken there by Gockler. Gockler now will drop it off there to Miller. Miller now mails it around to the far corner, played up ahead. Here's Nichols, played off the stick, I believe, of Kiefer. Oh, wow, they're going to call an icing. I thought that hit the stick of Kiefer. They're saying no. And that faceoff will come back into the Mudbug zone. No protest from the Mudbugs bench. There was a questionable icing call yesterday that had the Mudbugs bench wailing up in arms as Kiefer beat out the icing, or apparently did, and the official said no. Puck now rimmed around the near side boards. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Gockler has it. Gockler now along the near corner. Puck is now spit back out to center. And now taken away there by the Magicians. Puck now is floated back into the Magician zone there by Nichols. He'll come off for a line change. Puck now played around the far side. Lewis has it. Lewis now gallops back into his own zone. He'll drop it back there for Peters. Peters now throws it off the stick of Waltman, taken away there by Reifenberger. Now to the near corner it goes there to Peters. Peters now to the far side, and Miller will settle it down. Now Lewis, getting hassled with there by Boline. Puck is dumped into the Magician zone, taken away there by Whalen. Off the near side boards, right back out to center. Peters has it. On over to Lewis. Lewis for the Mudbugs. His pass up across the ice there to Weber. Weber will drop it off there to Waltman. Waltman, he takes a hip check as he goes down. Now to the near corner. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They cannot. Minnesota comes back now, skating from right to left. Here they come. Getting hassled with there was Lanigan. Lanigan now lays it in front there for Kanta to grab. Now along to the far corner. Kanta now juggling it around. Waltman's in there trying to steal it. Taken away there by Lewis, and Lewis will settle it down. Down to 6.5 to go here in the opening frame. No score. Pass behind the stick of Waltman. Oh, wow. Icing waved off. A.J. Bucciucci's not happy about that one. Minnesota now coming up the ice. That's Kanta, and Kanta will just throw it into the Mudbug zone. Now to the near corner it goes. Battling for it there is the captain Brazil. He's getting help there from Smith. Now spun around to the near half wall. Mudbugs trying to jam it out. They can't. Kept in there by Doyle. Doyle throws it in front. Nobody was there. Francis grabs it over to Smiley. Smiley now kind of just knocks it in. Now he chases after it. Taken away there by Lanigan. Lanigan kisses it off the window, but not out. Kept in there momentarily there by Dickinson. And Dickinson gives you a little how-do-you-do face wash into the hands of Sjogren, and Sasa Sjogren did not appreciate that. That's Sasha Sjogren. The only Sasha I know is, I believe it was Sasha Mitchell, who played Cody in the show Step by Step. If anybody knows, you can correct me. That's the only Sasha I know. It's a great name. Very beautiful name. Now played up ahead and out of the near side it goes. Pass gets blocked, or rather, backhander gets blocked there by Hale. I always loved the code man on that show. Now from the far circle it goes. Nobody cares. Quick shot there. Stick save made there by Balboa on a shot there by Pavey through the far circle. Kriska now from the near half wall taken away. Uh-oh, space here. Quick shot save made in front. At the doorstep there was Machucci trying to stuff it in. Now penalty coming up to Shreveport. Delayed extra attacker time as Kriska gallops back into the neutral zone. He'll work it in. The play is touched up, and we'll have a penalty coming up. It's a slash. Who's the guilty party? Looks like it's going to be the Michigan boy, Connor Witherspoon. 5:08 remaining here in the first. Still no score in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. A big happy birthday goes out to one of our dedicated fans, Miss Anna Hightower. Celebrating a birthday. She is tuned in, and we wish her a very happy and healthy birthday. Face-off one there by the Magicians. Back to Ziski over to Leyland. Leyland now delved in deep. Thrown in front. Quick shot. Net comes off its mooring. The whistle is not blown. Now thrown around to the near corner. It goes all the way around. Slashing the call on the Witherspoon. That play was played all the way down into the Minnesota ice. Taken away there by Nichols. Nichols steals it. Good job there by Nichols. He'll kill off more time as we're 30 seconds chewed up into the slashing infraction. Here comes Reifenberger. Stolen away. Good poke check there by Dickinson. Leyland will lay it back over to his blue line, and we're down to $1:15 left here on the first choice personnel penalty kill for the Mudbugs. Very good for the first three games. Struggled yesterday. Sjogren now. This shakes it into the Mudbug zone, and that's icing on Minnesota. That is never a good thing if you're A.J. Buccino. Tonight's icings, and this morning's icings, correct me again, are brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Face-off one there by Peters. Peters powers it in to the near corner. Now taken away there by Ziski. We're down to a minute left on this power play. 4 minutes left in the opening frame. Still no score. Sjogren now goes into the pass. It gets broken up there by Waltman. Taken away. Mudbugs are going to kill off some time. Miller's going to take his sweet time and kill off precious seconds. This is great work from the PK unit. Miller, Peters waits, and Peter now will laser that puck all the way down the length of the ice. Oh, boy, give it away. Mankowski fumbling it around. Picked up there by Peters. He'll kill off more time. Dished on over to his left there to Miller, and Miller high off the far glass and down the length of the ice. Good work by Rich Perrant's penalty kill unit. Down to 18 seconds left here on this penalty kill. Worked in deep there by Doyle. Now worked around to the near corner. Played up top to the point. Played behind Kriska. Now he gets wrapped around pretty good. Now Doyle from the high far circle. Quick shot. Oh, he couldn't get a stick on it. Good stick tie up there by Peters. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. And now the Magicians still have the puck deep into the Mudbug zone. Down to 2:53 to go here in the opening frame. They're sitting on the puck, and we got a whistle. Looks like a hand pass was called on the Magicians. This faceoff should come out of the Mudbug zone, and it will. Face-off won there by the Magicians. They have it. That's Whalen. Quick shot just wide of the far circle there by Sjogren. Played right back out to center. Puck now flipped in there by Francis. Francis for the Mudbugs. Works it in down to the Mudbug zone. He's getting help there from Smith. Francis along to the near corner. Flipped ahead there to Smith, the Anchorage, Alaska native. Stolen away. Fun fact about Jacob Smith after at the next stoppage of play. Worked around to the far corner. Francis cannot grab it. Bouncing puck. 2:10 left here in the first. Now to the near side there to Lanigan. Lanigan, he took a hard hit and he is hurting. Well, that was Larson rather, Parker Larson. And now the puck is just flipped in. That's going to be icing on Shreveport. Fun fact about Jacob Smith, being from Anchorage, Alaska, he played with Croy Evingson, former Mudbug and Winnipeg Jets draft pick. Glad to have Croy Evingson as a great Mudbug. They played together when Evingson was a senior. Smith was a freshman. Evingson, the 52-point defenseman in his year with the Mudbugs, 2016-2017 year. We missed that guy. Croy was a lot of fun to be around and a big, big guy. Face-off won there by the Magicians. Over to Kriska. Kriska works it in deep behind the cage of Balboa. Now to the far corner it goes. Francis tries to flip it up ahead. It might have been touched by a high stick. Now from the far boards, that's Nichols trying to kick it out of trouble. And now, Francis was getting roughed up. And now we got a skirmish here in front of the Mudbugs bench. Francis was in the middle of it. Leyland's in there. Boleyn's got a jersey held. Reifenberger starting to jaw over at Peters. Peters jawing back, and the jaw jacking and the smack talking and the tuffle wrestling continues in this showcase. And we're going to see what we got here. I think we're going to get a few penalties. Looks like Francis is probably going. I think Francis went up to Leyland, and I think he apologized to him. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Now it was Doyle. No, it was Osiecki, rather. Osiecki and Francis kind of apologized to each other. There's a couple of Mudbugs in the box. This isn't good. You're going to see the severity of these calls. And now you see A.J. Bocchino starting to bark over at Coach Soupy. Both coaches going at it now across the glass. Oh, this is a good conversation. And now Coach Soupy is behind the bench, and he's barking away at Coach Bocchino. Oh, I love it when both coaches get into it. That's the best. It's better than the players going at it. A little soap opera behind the benches between both clubs. Got to love that fire from both of the coaches. Lip service starting to get tossed here from Coach Soupy and A.J. Bocchino. It's like a reality show starting to break out behind the benches. I think Coach Soupy had a little laugh now as he looked back at Rich Perrant. I think they're going to equal it up now in the boxes as we are done with our Real World episode. Always loved that show, by the way. Seen every season in its existence, and nobody cares. Now to the far circle it goes. Face-off won there by the Magicians. Now to the left point. Ziski will throw it in. So we're 5-on-5 hockey for both teams. Worked around to the Mudbug zone now. To the right point there, Ziski played back out to center. That's Witherspoon to the far corner now. The fire you can see from both teams and both coaches. Now into the Mudbug zone it goes. Spun around there, Brazil. Thrown off the stick of Rupsoff. Off the far side boards there to Witherspoon. He'll throw it back to his blue line. Under a minute to go here in the opening frame. Dickinson up ahead there to Rupsoff, trying to corral that pass. He couldn't. He thought he got slashed. Now thrown back to the blue line. Brazil has it. And we got a whistle, and we got a tussle. A fight here between Rupsoff as they just both went at it, and they are tangled up like two love kittens. Larson and Rupsoff were going at it. I think Rupsoff accused Larson of slashing, and now Rupsoff is shaken up. Oh, this isn't good. Larson said something back at Rupsoff. I think they thought there was a slash, and now Brazil's getting in the mix. That's the captain as he's starting to jaw back at Ziski. Boy, we got a rivalry brewing here between two teams in two different divisions. .43 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Hostilities breaking out, and we're just in the first. Rupsoff looks like the wind just got knocked out of him. He's getting help there from Witherspoon and Fetchko, and that is good. That is great news. He's going to need help, though, for Fetchko. He might. Boy, he is keeled over. This isn't good. Rupsoff, one of the leaders on this team, worked hard in the summer, getting help there from Corey O'Brien, the lead athletic trainer. He's going to sit back on the bench, and we'll get an update as soon as we can. And now Brazil's going to want some order here and see what kind of penalties we're going to dish out. We're down to 43 seconds remaining in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. I would assume they're just going to equal it up here. There was words exchanged from Larson and Rupsoff. Rupsoff, I believe, thought he was slashed as the stick came out of his hands. Larson said, I didn't do anything wrong. Rupsoff said, no, you did, and they decided to go. And they were tangled up pretty good. It was like one of those old-fashioned mat wrestling bouts. Brazil a little bit perturbed, and now he's going to bring over a report here to the coaching staff. And this one's going to take a little longer to sort out. So we'll take a quick break. No score early going to the game. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Schwann Super Rink. Looks like Larson is parking his rear in the box. I'm going to find out what's going to go on with Rupsoff. Wait a minute here. I think the Mudbugs are going to catch a humongous break here. I see three magicians. I don't see one going in for Rupsoff. Oh, the Mudbugs. Mudbugs are going to get a power play out of this. It's brought to you by AEP Swepco. Coach Soupy describing what he saw on that back end of the lead official. He definitely likes the outcome. His team has a power play, and they got to get it going. No score late in the first. Face off now in the right wing circle. Here we go. That was a lengthy delay. Another man going in the box. That's Jake Keller. We got standing room only in the Magicians penalty box right now. Oh, no, a bad pass taken away there by Leyland. And, a good saving takedown there by Dickinson. He saved a breakaway. Cross-checking is the call, and roughing is the call on the Magicians. It's 2 minutes of power play time brought to you by AEP Swepco. Now to the near side it goes. On over to Koklachev. The Russian Bear rattles it off the near side, boards in deep. Good check there by Nichols. Trying to play back up top there to Dickinson. I don't think he was expecting it, and it goes all the way down the length of the ice. And the period's going to end with Brazil just holding it in. So that penalty will carry on over into the second. So glad for you to join us here for Mudbugs Hockey. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. No score after 1 period of play. Tensions are brewing. Hostility is breaking out. I'm sure we'll have more of all that fun stuff later on in this game. I'm Chet Yoder. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show here at the North American Hockey League Showcase in Blaine, Minnesota. Schwann Super Rink. We're now joined by one of my favorites, Mudbugs goaltender Mason Balboa. Balbs, first of all, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, Chet. Sorry, I love being on here.
Just talk about the shutout last weekend. 23 saves. I guess it would be one of those idealistic nights for you, Coach Soupy, to make the stops when you needed to, but not to get too peppered with the blue line in front of you.
Definitely. The team played great in front of me. A goaltender is only as good as the team in front of them, and the boys played really well. I think we got a really solid blue line this year, with a lot of returners, and then the new guys are really making stands and doing their thing, and I really appreciate all the stuff that the coaches do and have done to get us ready, and I think that we looked really solid the other night, and obviously the score reflected that. They didn't make me do much, so that's always nice.
What was your overall impression as far as New Mexico as a team? Because they are a new team, and the Mudbugs might have picked up 4 points, but some things probably had to stand at you as probably looking impressive.
Yeah, they were a pretty solid team. I think that they got shots whenever they could all over the ice. I think that first night, each team was still kind of feeling each other out, but then come that second night, we really kind of picked it up. But they got their chances. They're a great team, just like every team in the Southern Division is. I think that they got a great goaltender. I think Graziano played awesome first night. Second night, he even played well too. But obviously, I think that they're a great team. I think that they have I think that they're going to be a tough opponent.
How are you different from Richie Perron, or are you guys different? Because you come up with the shutout, he nearly gets a shutout of his own, and you're sitting there watching, obviously, with a ringside seat for game number 2. Are you guys similar and different? Have you noticed that at all, the similarities and differences?
I mean, definitely, there's always similarities and differences. I think we're pretty similar as far as, we both will do whatever it takes for the team to win. And I mean, Richie's a great kid. I love having Richie as a goalie partner. He's very supportive. I think that, we both really appreciate all the things that the guys have done for us, and playing in front of us. And I think we both think that the blue line's great, and as far as differences go, I obviously just little things here and there, little goalie technical stuff that I'm sure he sees and I see, and every goaltender is different, in their own way, but I think that we have similar attributes. But at the same time, it's we have differences that make us both unique and good goaltenders.
You talk about the blue line. One of your good friends, David Brazil, gets announced as captain, and he gets to wear the C. I know everybody in the locker room respects that guy, and everybody loves him. Just talk about your impression when you first heard that Breezy was the captain.
I couldn't wipe the smile off my face. I think if anyone was going to deserve it, I think Dave was definitely one of the higher candidates. I mean, being a second-year guy, I think that Dave really just stands out as a leader. I think he's definitely one of the guys, in the locker room that I respect the most. I mean, this year it's a lot better, I think, in the locker room, where everyone is kind of meshing, everything is kind of, everyone's getting along real well this year, and I think everyone respects everyone. So, like Coach had said at the coach's corner, I don't think it would have mattered whether we would have had 4 A's, 1 C, 2 A's, more A's, whatever it is. I think that each guy is gonna be a leader in his own way, and I think that everyone has something to bring to the table. But I was very happy for Dave. I think that he's worked very hard, and he's improved a lot, and I think he's great in the community, and he's just everything that a captain should be, and I'm really proud of him.
Looking ahead to the showcase, it's a 4-4 dealio. Obviously, the goaltenders are going to be worked a little bit. Alex Tracy's been traded. We wish him the best in Johnstown. Just talk about, do you prepare yourself any differently from a normal game day opposed to now what you might think? You might have to go 2, 3, 4. You might have, you just don't know how busy the week's going to get for you.
Well, especially playing a 4-4, it's not something that goalies deal with every weekend. I think the most that either Richie and I will play back-to-back is 2 on a normal weekend. But, something happens. You never know what's going to happen as far as the goaltenders go. But, as far as preparation goes, I think it's really just a lot of just 4 or 5 days of just focusing on nothing but hockey. You really got to make sure you're recovering, drinking lots of water, getting food when you can, just really making sure that your body's ready for as much hockey as we're going to get to play, And with the amount of scouts that's in the stands and stuff, you just want to impress. So I think everyone, especially Richie and I, are doing everything that's necessary to make sure that we're both ready for these games.
We're talking to Mason Balboa, Mudbugs goaltender, here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I know one of your favorite hobbies is rock climbing, something that Corey O'Brien, our athletic trainer, does as well. Who's the better climber?
Well,
because you're from Colorado, so I'm thinking it's you.
Oh well, Corey's a great rock climber, definitely. I think he's definitely. I think he might have surpassed me. At first maybe I think I had a little edge on him, just having a little bit more experience. But he worked hard over the summer, and when I got my appendix taken out, I think he kind of just took the reins from me.
Is that a good workout?
Yeah, it's a good forearm workout, that's for sure, and core, because you got to keep yourself close to the wall, and it's not as much legs as you'd think, but honestly, it's more of a mental workout. It's like a big puzzle it's a physical puzzle, which I like.
Your mom and dad, obviously, big supporters of you. Last summer, did you do anything differently as far as your preparation going into this season?
Yes, definitely. I was on the ice 2 or 3 times a week, worked out every day as much as I could, obviously. And I just really wanted to make sure that I was getting better for this year, because I know that Richie was going to come back and he wants it, and all these other goaltenders want it, but I will, obviously I want it too. So I think that coaches have always told me that if I'm not putting in the work, then someone else is, so I got to kind of think about that, and no one's going to kind of outwork me is kind of the mentality that a lot of guys have came at this season with.
With your commitment to Air Force last season, how much contact do you have with them now? Is it just a periodically monthly updates? How does that work from somebody who doesn't know anything about it?
I mean, Air Force is they're pretty invested, I guess, in all of their commits, kind of like lives, I guess you could say. So I usually hear from the coaches about once a week, just kind of seeing what's up and just saying hey, and I got a text about the football game coming up and just pictures and stuff, and about all the boys going through boot camp and stuff, and they're really open. So I always, whenever I have questions about the admissions process and stuff, it's a really lengthy admissions process. So whenever I have questions, they're usually right there to answer and stuff. So I mean, probably about once a week I hear from them, which is super nice. It's glad to know they haven't forgot about me.
Do you talk to any teammates that you're going to have on the Air Force team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we have a little group chat with all the boys. That was a good honor getting added into the group chat, which is nice. But yeah, one of the guys, Sam Brennan, is on Lone Star.
Yep.
So I mean, we play against him. I try to see him every time we go out to Lone Star just because he's a great kid.
What are you looking to study at Air Force?
Civil engineering.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, some colleges don't allow athletes to do engineering because it's so much, but
Definitely.
you seem obviously a lot smarter than the rest.
Thank you. But I mean, Air Force is an engineering school. It's a science major school, so I think I'd be a little silly not to take advantage of that career path.
That's Mason Balboa. Thanks for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Awesome. Thanks, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages. This is the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Now time for the DeFata and Associates LLC second period, brought to you by Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Once again, the Mudbugs will be back home October 18th and 19th to take on their playoff foe, the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. 7-11 puck drop for both games. It's Oktoberfest Wizard Night on Saturday, October 19th. They're waiting your call. The very lovely Kimberly Jacks and Lauren Keith, one of the best duos in the business, are taking your calls at 318-636-7094. They will lock up your tickets for great seats inside the pond or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Be sure to get those tickets. It's going to run out fast. Last year, we did a great job for Wizard Night. You want to be a part of all the festivities that is Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs will do their 2019-2020 tradition where they huddle up now to my right. They'll skate from right to left here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. The Mudbugs in their teal jerseys. This is one of the three jerseys that don't have the Mudbugs logo in front, but it's got the Mudbugs lettering, so I think it's pretty nice. Of course, I would be biased by saying I like the teal. I'm obviously a San Jose Sharks fan from California, so I like the teal. They'll be skating from right to left here in this second period. No score, 1:17 left of Swepco power play time. Face off, battle at one there by the Magicians. Picked up there now by Stein. Stein's going to grab it now off the far side boards. And picked up there now by Dickinson. Dickinson will settle it down behind Balboa. He'll skate up the ice now from right to left. He'll break it out now to the far side there to Smith. Smith now will seal it in along behind the cage of Mankowski. Now along that far corner, whirled back up top now. It goes over to Dickinson, now on over to Koklachev. Koklachev now at the point. Worked in deep now to Smith. Smith now delved up top to Dickinson. Dickinson now worked down low there to Koklachev. Koklachev touch pass there to Smith. Smith back to Dickinson. Dickinson to Koklachev. Koklachev to Smith. They're playing catch along that far side. Now Koklachev from the far corner to Smith. Smith now from the far half wall. He has it. Now backhanded back over to Koklachev. Waits from the far circle. Fires it. Oh, it went just wide. And it ricochets out of the zone. A lot of zone time. On over to Koklachev. They re-enter the zone. Koklachev now from the far side. Here comes the Bear. Quick backhand. It gets stick checked away. Can the Mudbugs hold the zone? Backhander and a whistle. With 12 seconds remaining of Swepco power play time. That play was whistled down. This faceoff will go in the left wing circle. Twelve seconds remain on the power play. Faceoff won there by the Mudbugs. Played up top this Miller. Miller has it from the left point. Quick shot got blocked in front there by Hale. Hale now back the other way. He's got it. Hale comes around. Quick wrister save made. Rebound chance. Smothered up there by Balboa. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Boy, Hale came around the far side, had plenty of space, and Balboa, who has been terrific in just his third start of the season, makes another nice save. 1:20 gone by here in the second. It's the Mudbugs and the Magicians, day 3 of the showcase. No score in the first game this morning. Face-off one there by the Magicians as the puck now rolls all the way down. Picked up there by Whalen. Whalen now has it. Throws it up the ice. On over to Machucci. Puts a shot on net, and it sticks away into the back of the netting behind Balboa. .18:26 remaining here in the second. I'm Chet Yoder. So glad to have you with us here for the morning special of Breakfast Bugs Hockey. Oh, rammed off the near side wall, but not out. Kept in there by Ziski. He jabs it in along that far side. Machucci trying to grab it. And now the puck sticked along up ahead there to Gomez. Couldn't grab it. It was too far for him. Now back the other way. 2-on-2. Here's Sjogren. Sjogren now from the near half wall. We'll flip it in deep there to Doyle. Now played there by Whalen. Played back up top now there to Sjogren. Sjogren now will slam it in behind that far corner. Over to Hale. Hale now getting hassled with there by Peters. Peters now steals the puck. Peters now behind the cage of Balboa. He powers it back out to center. Picked up there by Whalen. Whalen brushes it off the near side board. Stolen away there by Weber, and Weber will whack it in to the Magician zone to my left. Slowed down there by Mankowski. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. Brazil throws it at the net from center ice. Dropped there by Mankowski as he made the stop. Now off the far side boards. In deep now. Along to the right of Balboa. No update on Rubtsov. It doesn't appear to be serious, but he's still not out there. Quick shot blocked in front. Francis now. Plays it up across center. Dished on over to his right there to Smiley, a ripper! And a glove save made. It was going wide, but Mankowski wanted to hold on to it. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Stick around for the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. We'll get a word from one of our favorite corporate partners, Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Face off now from the far circle. Mudbugs win it. That's Kiefer. Kiefer now thrown back up top. Quick shot there by Dickinson. Deflects just wide. Now Brazil a shot. Goes wide. Now to the far corner it goes. Picked up there by Reifenberger. Reifenberger will rip it back out to center. Pinballs around. Uh-oh. Back the other way. Quick shot save made there by Balboa. On a very alert save made there by Balboa as Leyland put it on net. Now from the far half wall. Leyland now trying to get it out. Brazil, the captain. Quick shot there from the near side goes wide. Dickinson now delved it in deep there to Kiefer. It gets deflected now to the near side it goes. Magicians will be able to knock it out of trouble back out to the neutral zone. Brazil now along the half boards. He's got Koklachev there for help trying to get it off the walls. Now played in deep into the Mudbug zone. Here's Leyland. Leyland throws his man down to the ice. Koklachev has it. The Russian Bear now rumbles out of the zone, gets tripped up a bit. Now he comes in from the left side. Koklachev trying to stick handle his way past Stein. It was unable to be done. Now Doyle comes in from the middle of that. Quick shot. Nice, easy right pad stop made there by Balboa. Now delved in deep. There to Kanta. He'll whirl around to Stein. It gets the high glass behind Balboa. Now to the far corner it goes. Trying to play it there was Hale. Now a little bit of a traffic jam along that far half wall. Now Miller has it from the near corner. Miller thrown up off the stick of Koklachev. Unable to handle. Here's Stein. Quick shot. Hit the glass. Behind Balboa. He had plenty of real estate on that one. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of the zone. A little sloppy. Miller can't get the puck out. Worked in deep now. Here's Kriska getting slowed down there by Miller, closing the gap in on him. Now along to the near side, Koklachev starting to rough up a few bodies. Kreska can't keep it in. Play back out to center. Magicians have it. Thrown up ahead. 2-on-2. Here they come. Slowed down there. Good job there on the back end there by Waltman. Puck now flipped into the Magician zone. Said hi to Mr. Waltman, who made the trip down from South Bend. Waltman has it. Waltman now from the near circle thrown. Oh, he had Weber cutting through the slot with plenty of space. Off the far glass, but he just missed him. Now Gockler will send it in along the near side half wall. Quick shot there by Waltman gets deflected. Back out to center now. The Sheriff, Sam Miller, will take it back up across his own blue line. Over to Gockler off the stick of Weber. Puck now just squibs into the Magician zone. Now it goes into the Magician zone now. Trying to chase after it there is Waltman. Trying to line up and check there is Weber. He missed, but he's got the puck. Weber a shot. Gets the high glass. Now from the far half wall. Puck now deflects out of the zone. Lewis has got to come back and grab it. Lewis now back into his own zone. On over to Gomez. Gomez up ahead there to Waltman. Waltman re-enters the zone. No, he doesn't. Stick checked away there by Stein. Uh-oh. Here's Doyle. Back the other way. Backhand shot. Save made. Point blank save there by Balboa. As Hale came in all alone and tried to go 5-hole, and Balboa said With 13:40 to go here in the second, Balboa continues to shine between the pipes. And a big shout out to Miss Ann Balboa and Mr. Balboa, tuned in from Colorado Springs. So glad to have you with us. Mason Balboa, a guy who competed with Leo Schward last year for playing time, got his time, played well, and then he had kind of a roller coaster. Has really been on top of the hill tonight and this season so far. Francis now fires it into the Magician zone. Oh, boy, trying to get a one-timer there from the far side there with Smiley. He fanned on it. Back the other way. Quick shot save made there by Balboa on a shot there by Pavey. Now back up top. Quick shot there. Deflected in front off a high stick. Quick backhand in front. It's scrambling in front of Balboa. Shot squibbed in. It squeaks past Balboa, and the Magicians score, and now there's a ruckus in front of the net. Francis is in there. Brazil's in there. Magicians score, and there was all kinds of hostility in front of the cage. And what a tough goal for Balboa to give up as it squeaked past him, as there was a lot of traffic in front. The Magicians lead 1-0. 6:51, time of the goal. And now Dickinson starting to bark away at the lead official, looking for some calls. There was lots of hostility in front of Balboa's cage. And then a brawl started. Well, I would say brawl. I would say a scuffle started right after the goal. Oh, wow. Looks like a power play is coming up for Minnesota as well. So the Mudbugs give up the game's first goal, and now they're going to be down a man. That is double whammy for Coach Soupy's club. The call's on Dickinson. He was barking away. We'll see what the call is. I think it's just going to be roughing. Joel Pavey gets the goal. Unassisted is the call. After the goal, Ryan Dickinson gets assessed a penalty. Cross-checking is the call on Dickinson, and that's what I guess, well, I mean, they were getting in Balboa's grill, and Dickinson just defending his goalie. Now stolen away. The Mudbugs shorthanded. Here comes Peters. He can't grab it. Now taken away there by Sjogren, and another skirmish in front of the Mudbugs bench. This one is going to get nasty, folks. 1-0 lead for Minnesota. The Mudbugs got to hold their composure, though. Now to the far side. Sjogren has it, parks it in now. Sails it in along the near side. And the Mudbugs clear and slammed out of the zone. Weber going into forecheck along the Magician zone. Taken there by Oberle. He'll drop it off there for Stein. Down to 45 seconds remaining on Dickinson's penalty. Once again, Pavey gets the goal. It was one of those scrappy goals. Tough goal for Balboa to give up to break his streak of not allowing a goal for over 147 minutes, almost 147 minutes for Balboa without allowing a goal to start the year. It's a great start for Balboa. Hale to Oberle, a blast. Save made there by Balboa. Trickles on net, and Balboa will cover it up. Pavey's first of the year. 1-0 lead in favor of the Magicians. 11:26 remaining here in the second. It's brought to you by DeFata and Associates. 17 seconds left now. Now, from the top of the point, quick shot blocked in front, and the puck is now cleared down the length of the ice, and that'll just about do it as Dickinson ready to get out of the cage. He's out, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Good clear and a good kill for the first choice personnel penalty crew. Right back out to center. Blowing a tire there is Oberle. Over to Koklachev. Plenty of time in this one. Koklachev trying a dance move, and his two-step got hip checked and slowed down as the Magicians will throw it back into their own zone. That's Stein along to the far side. Good check there by Peters. Back out to center it goes. Chasing after it there is Doyle. And now Miller is going to grab it back into the Mudbug zone. We are 10:30 remaining here in the second. It's a 1-0 Magicians lead on the goal from Pavey at 6:51 of this frame. Oh, no. Almost a bad pass over to Miller. Up ahead there to Smiley. Here comes the Philadelphia native. Quick wrister save, made rebound chance, and Mankowski will cover it up. Jack Smiley. It's a big bulking body. Puts it on net. You always get concerned with the morning games. Legs are a bit heavy. Eyes are a bit groggy. Face-off one there by the Mudbugs. And stolen away there by Minnesota. They come up the other side of the ice. Pavey to the far side. Quick wrister. Misses everybody. That was a shot fired by Keller. Now the puck is kicked around a bit. Gomez trying to grab it. He can't. Played back into the near corner. Good body check there by Lewis. Out of the far side it goes to Gomez. Gomez from the far side will dish it on back to Lewis. And Lewis will settle it down. Midway marker of this contest. 1-0 lead in favor of the Magicians. The streak of 147 minutes from Balboa without allowing a goal comes to an end, and that was a good run for the Colorado Springs native. Quick shot there, sticked away there by Balboa. Almost 147 minutes, rather. Just shy. Witherspoon goes to his near side there to Fetchko. Fetchko able to squib it back out to center. Now poke checked around, held on to there was Witherspoon trying to chase after it. There is Fetchko. Fetchko's got to make something happen. Pass stopped there by Smith. He's got to get onside. They just get onside. Now along the right point, Gomez will slam it in and come off for a line change. Boy, this second period has not looked as sharp for the Mudbugs as it did in the first. They got to get it going. Smith now at the top of the point over to Brazil. The captain's got it. He'll send it in deep. And it's taken away. Now stolen away there by Francis. Francis worked in deep now behind the cage, taking there Smith. Smith's got space. Smith back up top to Brazil. Brazil now, quick shot goes wide. Francis thrown in front. Oh, boy, Smith was trying to tuck it home. Just missed his stick. Now back the other way. Here's Machucci. Machucci glides up the ice. Machucci now works it in deep. Getting help there behind the cage now is Hale. Back up top it goes, and Oberle couldn't hang on to it. All right, back out to center. Magician skated up the ice. Here's some space, 3-on-2, through the slot. Good tie up there by Francis as he saved a scoring opportunity. Back the other way, here comes Smiley. Smiley trying to work his way around Whalen along the near side. 1-0 lead for the Magicians. Mudbugs trying to tie it up. Here's Weber. Weber, a shot blocked in front. Good job there by Reifenberger. Now along to the near side. Miller going to pinch into the zone. Miller works it in now. Help there from Weber. Weber now to the far side. Mudbugs work the perimeter. Back up top now to Gockler. Gockler, a shot. Gloves save made there by Mankowski. Saw it the whole way. 7:28 to go here in the second. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates. I'm Chet Yoder. The score, Magicians 1, Mudbugs nothing. Face off in deep into the Mudbug zone. Thrown ahead now. Waltman couldn't grab it. Puck now fumbling around. Picked up there by Kanta. Now thrown back up top to Osiak. Quick shot there. And Osiaki couldn't get it on. Oh, we got it on net. Balboa made the stop. Now to Osiaki. Osiaki puts a shot. He finds the end boards. Picked up there by now Natty Shack. The Toledo, Ohio native. Sends it back out to center. Here's Weber. Weber got some space. Thrown across. Quick shot. Save made there by Mankowski. Another shot there as Miller was trying to jam it in on the secondary chance. It goes wide. Miller back up top. Taken there by Kanta. Kanta gets spun around a bit. Boy, that was a 2-on-1. And Mankowski made a nice save. Now off the stick of Waltman. Off the near side window. Puck now fumbles around. Doyle going to grab it back into his own end. We're down to 6:25 remaining here in the second. Off the far side boards. Kiefer going to try to grab it. Uh-oh, trying to split the D. Here's a chance. Backhand save made there by Balboa. As that was Pavey looking for his second of the game. Now thrown up ahead, back the other way. Here comes Koklachev. The Russian Bear rumbles into the zone. Behind the cage he goes. Now he gets taken down. Into the near corner he goes, trying to hold the puck. Koklachev without his buddy Rupsoff for now. Played back up top. Stolen away there by Passarelli. Passarelli gets slowed down there by Lewis. Peters off the near side boards, and Ziski will grab the loose biscuit. We're down to 5:45 remaining here in the second. It's 1-0 in favor of the Magicians. To the far corner it goes to Hale. Hale, a backhander, goes wide. Now to the near corner it goes. Now from the right point, Stein has it. Quick shot blocked in front there by Peters. Played up ahead, Nichols trying to take off. He couldn't handle it. Now he's going to try to beat it out for icing. And it's going to be called icing, and Rich Perrant thought that Nichols beat it out. Looking for that break. He's not going to get it. And this faceoff will go all the way down into the Mudbug zone. Icings today brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Five and a half remaining here in the second period. Brought to you by DeFata and Associates, LLC. Faceoff won there by the Mudbugs. 1-0 lead in favor of Minnesota. Taken there by Nichols. Nichols nails it off the far side glass. Here comes Koklachev, catches it on his stick. Trying to get it into the zone. He does. Now gets taken down along that far corner. Stolen away there by Oberle. He works it around to the near side. Taken away there by Witherspoon. Can Lewis hold it? Lewis to the right point there to Peters. Peters waits, a muscling shot. Tipped in front, gets the back netting. This puck should stay in the Magician zone, and it will. Seems like the tensions have kind of simmered down, so to speak, from both teams after a real testy first period from both teams, which included some good, colorful jaw-jacking from Coach Soupy and Coach Buccino. That's always fun. That's the only thing better than players going at it is when the coaches go at it. It was very John Tortorella-esque. Face-off one there by the Mudbucks. Now thrown over to Brazil. Brazil now cutting through the slot. There it was Fetchko. Fetchko fumbles it around. Taken away and stolen away there by Reifenberger. Reifenberger back the other way over to Leyland. Sealed up there by Fetchko. Good job there to tackle him down. Now played up ahead there to Natty Shack. Natty Shack stick handles into the zone from the left side. Witherspoon has it. Witherspoon comes in. Quick shot there. Southern up there by Mankowski as Dickinson had real estate from the far circle. Oh, Dickinson wants that one back. He had the play designed perfectly. Down to 4:35 remaining here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second period. Face off now. One there by the Magicians off the far side boards right back out to center. Dickinson now will throw it back in to the Mudbug zone. Now, and Doyle put it on net. Balboa will cover it up. Uh-oh. Looks like Dickinson took a shot atop the throat, and he is favoring his throat. Big shout out to the Dickinsons. I see Mr. Tom to my left. Of course, Miss Shannon tuned in from home from Brighton, Michigan. The Bright City, and there is a penalty coming up on Doyle. Mudbugs go on the Swepco power play. Oh, this is good news for the Mudbugs. They got to get their power play going now. It's going to be a 2-minute on Doyle. I believe it's high sticking. Mudbugs trying to tie this baby up. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Brazil over to Brazil now cutting through the slot. Quick shot in front. Smiley's there. Now a fumble around to the near half wall. Brazil has it. Brazil from the near corner. Delved in deep there to Smiley. Trying to throw it back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson has it. Dickinson now fumbles it around. It was a bouncing puck. Now through the high slot. Brazil will settle it down. Oh, no. A pass gets broken up. Back the other way. And Dickinson's got to grab it back into his own end. 1:30 left on Doyle's penalty. 3:48 remaining here in the middle frame. 1-0 lead in favor of the Magicians. Off the far side boards. That missed everybody. And, oh, no, that's a disaster because the Mudbugs are going to be able to clear, or rather the Magicians are going to be able to clear it down the length of the ice. Now Brazil, the captain, will gallop back behind his buddy Balboa. And now we'll move it up the ice. Down to a minute left on this power play. It's brought to you by Swepco. Played up ahead there to Koklachev. Koklachev trying to stick handle it. He gets it back up top. Now to Dickinson. Dickinson, a ripper, blocked in front. Puck is fanned on the clear, but it's good enough to get it back out to center. Dickinson will re-enter the zone. Thought he came in too early. Over to Witherspoon. Witherspoon for the high slot. Quick shot. Gets the glass. From the far circle it goes. Back up top. Mudbugs able to hold the zone. They'll have to go fetch it down. Gockler will go all the way back down to 30 ticks left on Rich Perrant's power play. It's brought to you by AEP Swepco. Here's Miller. Laid it back there for Fetchko. Fetchko unable to handle it. Hales in his grill. Now to the near corner it goes. Natty Shack's got it. 15 seconds left on the power play. Miller's got to hurry. Quick shot smothered up there by Mankowski. Mankowski's been good today. He's holding the shutout late here in the second. Down to 13 seconds left on this Swepco power play. They're saying shots 8-5 in favor of the Magicians. That might be wrong on NHL.com. It's been a kind of a tough go for our scorekeeper, and Buck is now pitchforked all the way down the length of the ice, and that's going to do it for the power play for the Mudbugs. They come up empty yet again. Gockler now to the near side there to Miller. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. 2:15 remaining here in the second. Drop back pass there to Waltman. Waltman has it up top, and Gockler wasn't there in time. Back out to center it goes. Thrown up ahead there to Waltman. Unable to handle that pass. Off the near side boards. Here's Machucci, and he comes in offsides from the right side. Face-off just outside the Mudbug zone. Along the near side. It'll be Boleen against Witherspoon. Battle at one there by Witherspoon. Now back to Peters. Peters has it. He'll pelt it in to the Magician zone. Taken there by Stein. Now along to the far side. Stein in front of his own cage. Carefully will take a U-turn back and settle it down. Now thrown up ahead. Here's a chance for Leyland. Leyland gains the blue line now from the right side. Gets stick checked there by Fetchko, and Fetchko gets thrown down like a rag doll. Now to the near corner it goes. 1:30 to go here in the second. It's a 1-0 lead for Minnesota. Puck now floated off the far side glass. Up ahead into the Magician zone. Back out to center. On over to Lewis. Lewis back to Peters. Down to a $1:10 remaining here in the second. Good hit up top there by Natty Shack. Puck now thrown on net from Reifenberger, and it's smothered up there by Balboa. We are down to 1:06 remaining here in this middle frame, brought to you by DeFata and Associates, LLC. Just like yesterday, Mudbugs very much in it. And they're getting their chances. Face off one there by the Mudbugs. Brazil will kiss it off the near side window. Back out to center. Here comes Koklachev. He's got a man with him. Koklachev thrown across. Backhander save made there by Mankowski as Kiefer was cutting through the slot. Now played up ahead. Back out to center. Down to 45 seconds left. Doyle now will just brush it into the Mudbug zone. Brazil's there with Kiefer looking for help. Doyle a shot from an impossible angle. And Balboa makes the save. That would have found its way in had Balboa not gotten in front of it. 28 seconds remaining. Off the far side boards. Puck now dumped into the Magician zone. I think the Mudbugs want to get out of this period with any further damage done. Now Koklachev thrown up ahead there to Kiefer. Kiefer's got a man with him. It's Miller. Quick shot. Oh, it was blocked in front. Good job there by Ziski. Now from the far side, 4 seconds, one last chance. Back out to center, 2-1. That'll do it in front of the Magician's bench as the puck rolls in to the Mudbug zone. Well, the Mudbugs give up their first goal of the game. First one given up for Balboa. His streak ends at almost 147 minutes without allowing a goal. Good streak for him. The Mudbugs, though, got to get a win streak, and they got to be able to come back. They got to get on a goal-scoring streak if they are to overcome this 1-0 deficit. We'll get a word from our corporate partners after these messages. It's the Magicians 1, the Mudbugs 0. The Bayou Blasters second intermission show is coming up after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Bayou Blasters second intermission show. We're joined by one of my good friends and one of our most dearest corporate partners of the Shreveport Mudbugs hockey squad. We can't do it without him. Dr. Emile Janou from Sterling Dental Center. Doctor, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks, Chet. I appreciate it. I'm always glad to be a part of anything that's involved with Shreveport and especially athletics, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Just talk about how things are going at Sterling Dental Center.
Well, Sterling is growing as you would like to. We are now open on Fridays, and that's going to be an ongoing process. We're kind of in that experimental phase right now, where we're just open in the mornings right now from 9 to 1, but we're hoping to get it to 8 to 5 and treat it as a normal day. We are always working on our techniques and any new science that's out there in technology. We're always trying to improve ourselves and stay current with the current technology.
I guess every dentist is different. Can you talk about some of the services that you provide patients at Sterling Dental Center?
Well, we're going to cover every basic procedure that any general dentist can do, from a cleaning to a full exam, that's accompanied with your cleaning. X-rays, we're going to be able to read, X-rays, find any cavities on X-rays, that type of stuff. But we also do, we are offering right now Invisalign at our office, as well as implant placement too. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Now, of course, not every case is going to be able to be treated that way. You got to have, you got to meet these specific requirements, because sometimes that's what specialists, are for, as more complicated things. But, look, we do fillings, root canals, extractions, crowns, bridges, partials, dentures, basically your normal services. But we are doing Invisalign cases and implant placement and restoration.
You've been doing this for quite a while. You seem to enjoy it a lot. Every time I come here, it's a great atmosphere, especially with the girls. What's the best part of the job?
Best part of the job is when you actually change somebody's outlook on life.
So that can happen?
Yeah. I mean, you have somebody who comes in and say, I don't smile in pictures. I hide in the back in pictures. I don't talk with my mouth open. I kind of, and they come in and you come up with a treatment plan, and it might take a couple years to get everything done, but when it's finally done and you have a start picture and an end picture, and they start crying in your chair because their outlook on life is different now. All they want to do is go smile and laugh and be in pictures. As compared to 3 years prior, and they wanted nothing to do with it. I think it's transformational. It really is, and that's one thing that you could have the worst day, and then you get that one person, and you're like, okay, this is why I do my job.
We're talking to Dr. Emil Janeau from Sterling Dental Center, one of our corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. I'm one of those kind of OCD guys. I'm a broadcaster. I'm around a lot of people. I shake hands, kiss babies. I try to brush my teeth as often as possible, floss as often as possible, use mouthwash as often as possible. But your theory is you don't have to get too crazy, as maybe some would advise. You just have to be smart about it and do it, a certain amount of times a day.
Right. Ultimately, your goal is to brush twice a day, floss once a day. I am not opposed to more.
Which I do.
Right. There's nothing, unless you're being super aggressive with it where you're actually causing damage to your teeth, which can happen. But as long as you're doing twice a day and flossing once a day, studies prove that you're going to be in a good realm. Now, there's caveats to that too, because some people come in and they say, I brush every day or twice a day. What is going on? Well, you're not brushing right.
Okay.
So that's why it's always wise to get with your hygienist. If you're having any questions, and be like, show me how to brush right. Show me how to floss right, because there are ways to brush and floss right. And if you are not doing it correctly, you're not doing any good.
Right. Now, you have 4 girls at home. Is this something you go through with them? They must be masters of their craft by now.
So believe it or not, I still check each one of their. Yeah, but that's me. I'm going to do that as
a dad, not only as a doctor.
Right, but and the thing is that teeth are my thing. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay on top of it, but. My 5-year-old can brush by herself. My 4-year-old can too. She chooses not to because she's the baby and everybody does it for her. But the twins, they're great. They all know what they're doing and know what they're looking for, and that's a key thing. I mean, it's like where to brush, how to brush.
Now, one thing that I picked up from one of your assistants was that I was brushing too hard, and maybe everything else looked good, but my gums might have been a little bit more weaker. So I went ahead and changed from not a manual toothbrush to an electric toothbrush. Is there a preference that one better than the other? I know you have an electric toothbrush as well. Is that something that maybe you recommend for people in general, or do you think it's case by case?
I think it's case by case, because I have both. I have I have a manual and an automatic toothbrush. I have I have like I have a Sonicare, and then I also just have a normal, regular, run-of-the-mill toothbrush. But I also know that I'm not going to apply too much pressure and get some recession or get some of those sensitive areas along your gum lines, because studies show that in the first 30 seconds of brushing is when you exert the most amount of force. A lot of people just stick the toothbrush in the mouth, put it on the side of their teeth, and go. And as a result, you get recession, and basically you're brushing away part of your tooth. So that's where the sensitivity comes from. So I think it's a product of your own environment, how you're doing at home, how you're brushing. A lot of people are super aggressive brushers, and all they want is a hard toothbrush, when those should never ever be made. I mean, ultimately, all you want is a soft bristled toothbrush. But Sonicares are great. Oral-B's are great. It's all, as I said, it's all dependent upon what works for you. How do you do with this? And are you an aggressive brusher? Ask your hygienist. They'll be able to tell you. Ask your dentist. He will be able to tell you. Come see me. I'll be able to tell you. It's one of those things. It's you'll see certain markers, and you're like, hey, you probably need to switch to a mechanical toothbrush. Why? Because you're being too aggressive, and the mechanical toothbrush takes that out of your hands, and it just does it for you. So, needless to say, it's a situational type of thing.
Before I let you go, I mean, a big thing for a lot of people is people don't always have dental insurance. That's a big thing. It's a problem, because I think people are maybe scared to go to the dentist, thinking it's going to cost a fortune just for an exam, x-rays and all that. But you have a way of helping those people get treated. Right.
Well, besides, the ability we do accept care credit, which it's kind of like a credit card for insurance. And we do accept that. We also offer an in-house membership club where people can come in, and if they don't have insurance, they can join our membership club. And there's certain perks. There's 2 free cleanings a year, and then there's also 20% off your treatment and stuff like that. But it's at a monthly cost. But it's our membership club, and it's got some really good perks to it.
Has that grown since you started that?
Exponentially. It's amazing how many people don't have insurance, and
it's unbelievable.
Yeah, and they come in and they're like, look, I don't have insurance. What can you do for me? And you're like, okay.
You never want to turn anybody away.
Right. And the biggest thing is, look, you take care of the worst stuff first. And as you progress, and if you haven't been in a while, it's not a big deal anymore. Look, we're going to take care of the worst stuff first. And as you come in, each visit gets easier and easier and easier. And then by the time your treatment's completed, then you're just on recall. It's just every 6 months, boom, boom, boom. And okay, so you come in, you get all your work done. In a year and a half, you get one small new cavity. That's not a big deal compared to when you came in, 2 years prior, you had to have 2 root canals, and so it's a process. But yeah, so worst stuff first is always your main priority, but being able to offer that in-house membership program is really, it's a nice thing to be able to offer to patients, just because it really is. It's a shame how many people don't have coverage, and look, there's not an easy way to say it. I mean, but it's with technology and products and everything. I mean, we've gotten expensive. Yeah. And it's not for it. I mean, look, I'm providing the service, and I would be like, I couldn't do this without help.
Sure.
So I get it,
That's Dr. Emil Janou from Sterling Dental Center, proud corporate partner of Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. You can give him a call if you want to make an appointment at 318-688-1040, or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. If you give him a call, they got the most friendliest staff. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Every time I come here, it feels like I'm not fearing going to the dentist. I think people kind of feel that. But this is a fun-loving atmosphere. I mean, I think people should be a little more upbeat about going to the dentist, other than that stigma, right?
Oh, yeah. That's I mean, everybody comes in there like, I hate you. And I'm like, well, I like you too. But yeah, it's just not as scary as it used to be. Medicine is great. I mean, that's why we use it. There are so many procedures in terms of, how to relieve anxiety. But it is, man. I mean, I have lots of people who come in who, our age, haven't been in 15 years.
Yep.
Because they went as a kid.
I was one of those people.
And you have that one experience, and then you are just, it's like, you're concreted in. You can't do it. But yeah, look, it's nothing that it used to be anymore. As I said, technology is amazing. Drugs are amazing, and that's what you learn how to do. As a result, you get a lot more positive experience and a lot more happier patients.
That's Dr. Emile Janeau. Thank you for your corporate partnership with the Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you, and thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, buddy.
We'll be back with more after these messages on the Bayou Blasters' second intermission show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Schwann Super Ring. The only goal scored by Joel Pavey at 6:51 ends Mason Balboa's Ironman streak without allowing a goal to start this year at almost 147 minutes played. What a great run for him. Now the Mudbugs got to figure out how to score. They're down by 1. The goal from Joel Pavey was the only blemish in this game. I want to thank all our billet families for everything they do for the Mudbugs in 2019-2020. Dave Percotta and Casey Ryan and family. Zach and Jordan Choden family. Miss Lydia Davis. Levi and Charlie Dew and family. Jordan and Lindsay Gamble. Jim Hacker. Miss Sue Hammock. Spencer and Candace Hardy and family. Brian and Kristen Hill and family. Ed and Jennifer Horton. Chuck Landry, our good friend from Chipotle. Karen Mitchell and family. Martin and Carla Mueller. Scott and Karen Musket and family. Cal and Paige Porter, Randy and Tanya Reeves, Miss Joanne Seaman, Don and Janice Watt and family, and Ross and Leslie Whitaker and family for all being proud billets of the 2019-2020 Shreveport Mudbugs. We couldn't do it without you. Now back to business. The Mudbugs will skate from left to right in this third period. Brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Just contact my good old friend Dr. Emile Janeau. His awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-688-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Puck is dropped. Face-off is battled, tied, tugged, and won there by the Mudbugs. Now to the near side there to Miller. Mudbugs trying to wake up and get some goals. They're down by 1. The Sheriff glides up the ice from left to right. He comes up across center, dishes it on over to Gockler. Gockler now sails it in. He'll work it around the far side boards there for Koklachev. Mudbugs still on the power play and stolen away there by Stein. We're down to now 1:25 remaining on the Swepco power play that has struggled these last couple of days. Now Miller chewing up a couple of snow pixels. Gives it on over to Gockler. Gockler up the ice now. Broken up there by Smiley. I don't know why Smiley got in the way of that. He was skating in there. Miller now comes in. He'll gun it in to the Mudbug zone. Now play it around to the near side half wall. Stolen away, and Minnesota will clear it down the length of the ice. We're down to 50 seconds remaining as the Mudbugs give it away. Stolen away there by Pavey. This is the problem with morning games for the Mudbugs. They've always seemed to have a tough time waking up for these kinds of games. There's no excuses, though, because the other team's got to wake up, too, at this hour. Puck is a bad pass through the neutral zone, and that is Pavey who's going to pile it right back in to the Mudbug zone. Now played up ahead there by Brazil. Gains the blue line from the left side. He bangs his way in to the Magician zone, trying to set it up with 15 seconds left on this power play. Trying to grab it there is Natty Shack. Back up top to Dickinson. Dickinson now worked down low to Fetchko. Fetchko now around to Brazil. Time running down now around the horn there to Witherspoon, and that power play went nowhere. And that is very frustrating for Rich Perron as he shows his anger behind the bench. Now right back out to center. Just could not get their leggings. And that's the problem when you start the period on a power play. It's always a little more awkward than when you have the rhythm of a period of a power play. Now played in to Oberling. Quick shot goes wide of Balboa. Now played along to the right point there by Whalen. He'll whiff it in. Now along to the near side. Taken there by Witherspoon. He'll throw it forward there to Waltman, and Waltman will float it in to the Minnesota zone. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. The forechecker in is Waltman. Now Sjogren just shakes it in to the Mudbug zone off the far side boards. Now shuffle boarded in to the far corner there. Led there for Weber. It was too far. Now skittered off the far side boards. Trying to pick it up there was Lewis. He'll let it go there for Weber. Now on over to Peters. Takes a hard check there by Kanta. Now off the near side window. Caught there by Lewis. He'll take it. Backhanded up across there to Waltman. Waltman now, some space from the far shell. Quick shot, glove save. Made there by Mankowski. He'll cover it up with 16:40 remaining here in the Sterling Dental Center third period. Face off now to the right of Mankowski. 1-0 lead for the Magicians on the very scrappy goal scored by Joel Pavey. Quick shot there, blocked in front off Koklachev's shot from the high circle. Now from the far half boards, played all the way down the length of the ice. This will be icing on the Magicians. All your icings this season brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. .331 gone by here in the second. Or sorry, the third, rather. It is a 1-0 Magicians lead. Face-off one there by Minnesota. They have it now to the far corner, taken away there by Nichols. Nichols now kind of pecking away at it. Now held on to a bit there was Kiefer trying to make something happen. Now to the near side it goes. That's Kanta. Kanta couldn't get past Peters. Peters blocks it. Now taken away there by Koklachev. Gains the blue line from the right side. Koklachev has it. Now to the near corner behind the cage of Mankowski. Stick tie-up trying to hold the zone there is Koklachev getting help there from Kiefer. Mudbugs minus Anton Rupsov. It's a lower body injury. The return is doubtful for number 14 of Shreveport. That's the latest report I got from Corey O'Brien, our lead trainer. It does not appear to be serious, but they want to sit him out for the rest, probably the rest of today's game. Now off the near side boards, right back out to center. 4.5 gone by here in the third. Picked up there by Smith, the Anchorage, Alaska native, trying to make something happen. Spun around now to the near half wall. He sticks with it, tries to jar it off the walls. Smiley's in there with him with help there from Francis. A couple of big bodies on this line. Smith in there behind the cage. He's got it now. Thrown, quick one-timer, blocked in front rather. Trying to hold on to it. Miller a shot, sticked away there by Mankowski. Now along the end boards, guys getting spun around a bit. That's Francis. Smith in there to help. Taken away now there by Machucci. And the Magicians have it now, and they'll lob it way up into the air. Right back out to center it goes. Trying to pick it up there is Miller. It was a bouncing biscuit. And the puck comes in offsides. Stick around for the Raisin Canes postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. I love a good Raisin Canes. Feed your hockey hunger. Give me a Caniac combo. Everything on it. Add in the slaw. And then I like at least 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce. I put it into the cane sauce, and I call it Chet's Clawsome Sauce. You can hashtag that if you want to. Off the near side boards, if it's not taken already. I think it's an original. Now played into the Mudbug zone. Nobody cares. Raising Cane's, though, a proud corporate partner. I'm sure they care just a little bit. Now to the near corner it goes. Natty Shack's got it along the near corner, back into the Mudbug zone, trying to dodge a couple of Magicians. That might be hard to do. As Gockler now to the far side it goes, played up ahead. There to Natty Shack. Natty Shack comes in, delayed off sides. Now back out to center. Miller will have to throw it back to Gockler, back into his own end. Off the far side boards. Played back out to center. Taken there by Witherspoon. Witherspoon comes around. Backhander. Stick checked away there by Mankowski. As Witherspoon was trying to do it himself from the far side. And now Witherspoon waits. He's camping out on the blue line. He'll bankhand it in. Getting help there from Fetchko. Fetchko trying to center somebody in front. As Witherspoon there with Fetchko. Fetchko gets slammed hard. Mudbugs trying to hold his own. They will. Dickinson throws it at the net. Blocker save made there by Mankowski alertly. Now back the other way. Ziski lets it go there for Sjogren. Sjogren throws it up across the middle of the slot. Gobbled up there by Fetchko. Fetchko fires it along the far side boards all the way back out to center. Trying to chase after it there is Weber. Weber now whacks it into the Magician zone, and they'll go into forecheck. 13:20 to go here in the third. Magicians 1, Mudbugs nothing. Minnesota comes back the other way from left to right. Here they come. That's number 6, Jake Hale. Hale from the far circle, thrown in front. Quick wrister, smothered up there by Balboa as he robs Doyle in front. Almost 6 minutes gone by here in the third period. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. The score, the Magicians 1, the Mudbugs nothing. Face off now to the right of Balboa. Tied up a bit. One there by Kiefer. Off the near side boards. He's got it. Kiefer works it in to the Magician zone. Now thrown around to the near half wall. Magicians have it. Played up ahead. Doyle. Oh, big check there as Peters takes down Doyle. And Doyle just feeling the effects of that blow. Big hit there by Peters, trying to shake some momentum here. Here comes Lewis, trying to pinch in on over to Koklachev. Koklachev spins it around, throws it at the net. It got blocked. Peters wide, slapper blocked in front. Oh no, back the other way. Here comes Kanta. Lewis there, quick shot. Nice, left pad stop made there by Balboa. Now back out to center. Oberle over to Larson. Larson gains the blue line from the left side. Quick wrister, easy blocker save made there by Balboa. Now to the right of Balboa, quick shot, fanned on, and we got a tie-up along the near corner. There was a whistle blown, so I'm assuming a penalty will be called. The Magician's door is opening up. Looks like the Mudbugs are going to go on the power play. Looks like head contact, and he's not happy about it, is Reifenberger, as he goes in with distaste in his mouth. 12:09 remaining here in the third. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. It is a 1-0 Minnesota lead. Smith to take the face-off from the right wing circle. Face-off battle at one there by the Magicians, taken away there by Smiley. Smiley now trying to flip it up ahead there to Weber. Weber now throws it in deep there to Smith. Now Smiley to the far corner there to Gockler. Gockler now settles it down. Mudbugs just unable to get it around the perimeter and get set up. Can the Mudbugs hold the zone? I think they will. Miller's got it from the right point. He'll jam it in deep there to Smith, who catches it. Back up top to Miller. Miller waits. Oh, setting up. Gockler a ripper. Oh, he looked behind him. There was Mankowski. He got blocked in front. Miller did not, Mankowski did not see it. Gockler re-enters the zone now from the right side. He's got it now from the near half wall. Back up top to Weber. Weber waits. Now to Miller. Miller now. Back up top to Weber. Weber now to Gockler. Gockler a ripper. Blocked in front. There's no space in front of the cage of Mankowski. Back up top it goes. Mudbugs trying to move the puck around the perimeter. Smith's got it now. Smith over to Miller. Miller now. A winding blast gets the glass. Now to the near half wall it goes. Smith has it. Trying to punch it along there to Weber. Weber now along the end boards. Over to Smiley. Smiley now along the near corner. He drops it off there to Smith. Smith to Weber. Weber from the near corner. Now to Smith. Smith a shot. Blocked in front. Now that's Smiley in front trying to jam it home. Weber's there. On over to Gockler. Gockler from the high slot. A shot. Blocked in front. So many bodies flying in front of Mankowski. Wholesale line change for both teams. We're down to 25 ticks left on the Swepco power play. Boy, the Mudbugs got to hurry up. That's Dickinson behind the cage of Balboa trying to get it set up. Down to 15 ticks left. Over to the near side there to Witherspoon as he rumbles into the zone there from the right side. He's getting help there now from Kiefer. Back up top now to Dickinson. Waits. Over to Brazil. A shot blocked in front. Dickinson, a ripper, goes just wide. Now along the end boards. Koklachev there. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Back up top. Quick shot there by Brazil. It's blocked. Back the other way. Here comes Machucci. 2-on-1. Blocked in front. Back the other way there by Dickinson. Good job to break that baby up. Here's Machucci a shot. Save made there by Balboa. Palsarelli's in there. Another shot gets the glass behind Balboa. We're down to 9:40 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs starting to put the push. They got to get some pucks on the net, though. Larson back over to Machucci, and he'll back it up and take it all the way back into his own zone. Wholesale line change here for Coach Soupy. Looking for some answers as the puck now is rimmed into the Mudbug zone. Lewis around to the far corner. Lets it go there for Waltman. Here comes the South Bend, Indiana native. Throw it forward. Taken away. Here come the Magicians. Back the other way. It's Doyle. Doyle comes in. Quick backhander, scores. Jimmy Doyle comes in from the near side and cuts through the slot and beats Balboa. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Time of the goal, 10:56 of the third period. That's a tough goal to give up. He came around that near side with a burst of speed, and Jimmy Doyle gets the goal. Mudbugs are down by a pair just like they were yesterday. Down to 9 minutes left in the third. Unassisted goal, just like Pavy's goal. Thrown back up top. Miller a shot blocked in front. Back out to center it goes. There is not much space in front of Mankowski. Mudbugs got to figure it out. Bad pass, broken up. Here's Leyland, a ripper, smothered up there by Balboa, who has been sharp today. .8:27 remaining here in the third. It's the Magicians 2, the Mudbugs nothing. Now worked around to the far corner. Brazil up ahead there to Francis. Off the stick of Smiley. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Now Smiley has it again. Now to the far corner. Back into the Mud Magician zone. Back out to center, the neutral zone. Whacked at there by Smith trying to grab possession. Now sticked along. Good job there by Brazil. Brazil has it from the far circle. The captain trying to make something happen. Thrown toward the far corner. It got blocked and shoved away there by Mankowski. Mankowski still has the shutout with 7:40 to go here in the third. Mudbugs trying to break through. Quick shot blocked in front as Francis tried to drill one home. Francis from the far corner to Smiley. Smiley waits, fires, gets the glass. Now Smith, a backhander blocked in front. Now back the other way. It's a 2-0 lead. The Mudbugs back in their own end. For Doyle, it's his first point of the year. And it comes at 10:56 of the third, and the Mudbugs are going to have to climb the mountain. They're down by a pair with 7 minutes to go here in the third. Penalty coming up to the Magicians, and we got a Mudbug down along that far corner. What a golden opportunity for the Mudbugs to get back in this game. It's Weber who goes down, and he is shooken up. Corey O'Brien, an interested spectator. And I think he's going to go out there and help him. Well, he's going to stay on the bench. Wait for him to come off. Ziski going in the box. And the penalty comes at 13:04 of the third. Face off to the right of Mankowski. What a golden opportunity here for the Mudbugs to get on the board. One-timer there by Miller goes wide off the initial face-off win there by Shreveport. Thrown around. Gockler has it. Gockler from the left point. Delved in deep there to Weber. Quick shot there in front. Trying to jam at it there is Smiley. Off the near side boards. Over to Miller. Miller to Gockler. Gockler sets it up. Delved in down deep. Weber a shot. Oh, we had Smith in front. Unable to bank it home. Miller now at the point. Worked in deep there to Smith. Smith now back over to Weber. Now to Miller. Miller at the point. Over to Weber from the near circle. Couldn't handle it. Tries to knife it in. And the puck is now deflected around. Now to the near half wall. Nobody knew where it was for a couple of seconds. Weber now has it. Over to Miller. Miller now waits. Oh, Weber was waiting for a one-timer. Didn't get a good pass there. Now Smiley lets it go along to the near side boards. Thrown back up top to Miller. Miller waiting. Gockler a ripper, and he scores! Gockler with a one-timer. It's his second goal of the year, and the Mudbugs are right back in this baby. It's a power play goal, and it comes at 16:10 of the third. Just what the Mudbugs desperately needed was a one-timer, and Gockler gets his second of the year. $14-10, time of the goal. Plenty of time now for the Mudbugs to get one more. 5-on-5 hockey. Sam Miller gets one assist. He'll get the only one. Quick shot smothered up there by Balboa on a shot there by Kriska. Face off now to the left of Balboa. Mudbugs now searching for the equalizer. Quick shot, blocker save made there by Balboa from the top there by Ziski. Now Reifenberger in the fray here in front of me along the half boards. Brazil has it. The Brazil comes around the corner. Brazil backhander. He scores! The captain goes right through the slot and ties this baby up. What a goal! What an individual effort! Sweet 16 with a sweet goal, and this game is tied! David Brazil with the big goal, and bang, bang, 2-2 game. And it comes at 14:56 of the third. Jacob Smith will get the assist. He'll get the, and Ryan Dickinson will get the secondary helper. .14:56, time of the goal. Wow. Two quick ones for the Mudbugs, and we are tied. The Mudbugs have climbed the mountain within a minute. And here they come again into the Magician Zone. 2-2 game. 2 goals within 50 seconds of each other. Approximately 46 seconds as we get a whistle. 46 seconds. And that's what a captain does. He delivers a big goal late in the game to tie it. 2-2 game with 3:53 to go. Looks like we got a timeout. And Minnesota wants to calm it down. Timeout, A.J. Buccino. We'll take a break in the action. 2-2 game, don't go anywhere with 3:53 to go in the third. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Schwann Super Ring. David Brazil, the captain, ties it up. Mudbugs with 2 goals, 46 seconds apart. Now Stein over to Doyle. Penalty on the Mudbugs. The Mudbugs are on the Swepco power play. Penalty comes on Witherspoon. Now Stein at the point. This is a big kill for the first choice personnel penalty. Doyle a shot, score! And Doyle's had the magic wand as he gives the Mudbugs troubles again, and just like that, Minnesota has taken the lead again, 3-2. Mudbugs got a claw back now. Time running down. Quick shot. Save made there by Balboa on a shot from the top there by Ziski. Jimmy Doyle gets his second of the game. And that is such a backbreaker if the Mudbugs worked hard to tie the game. Now they're going to have to go again. Now thrown in front. Now the near half wall. 3-2 lead for the Magicians. Now along to the far side, sent in there by Smiley. He'll come off for a line change. And this is a time where Coach Soupy's got to calm his guys down. Quick shot there, goes wide. 45 seconds now, the approximate span of those two goals. But it's not going to matter if the Mudbugs can't tie it up again. They've tied it up once. They got to tie it up again. Down to 2:09 to go here in the third. Now to the near corner. Trying to hold the zone there was Nichols. Nichols looking for some late game magic. He's known for that. Nichols comes in. Nichols whirls it around there to Natty Shack. Now they go around the horn to the far half wall. Tied up and taken away there by the Magicians. We'll keep an eye out on Balboa as he starts to look at Coach Soupy on when to go. Mudbugs looking for the extra attacker. That'll be icing, and I think they're going to pull him now. Coach Soupy thinking about the timeout. He's got his board behind that bench ready to go. He's going to try to draw something up right now. He should just, I thought he was going to call a timeout. No, he said go. And they're going to pull Balboa, so 6 attackers for the Mudbugs. A little surprised Coach Soupy didn't use his timeout right now. Sometimes you don't know when that next whistle's going to be. A little easier for me to say up here. Face off one. Dickinson a shot. Tipped on net. Save made. Rebound chance. They score! That was Jack Smiley. He tucks that baby home in front. And we are tied again. The Mudbugs tie it up again at 18:27 of the third. Mudbugs 3. Magicians 3. What a finish to this one. Dickinson will pick up his second assist of the game. Jack Smiley able to pounce on the rebound. Uh-oh, here comes Minnesota back the other way. Oberly to the far side. Magicians moving quick. 3-3 game. Quick shot save made there by Balboa. 1:05 to go. The Mudbugs got to make sure they get a point out of this. 3-3 game and a wild one. And now we got a stoppage of play. Down to 56 seconds remaining of regulation time. The Mudbugs with some late game heroics in this one. They have tied it on multiple occasions. And for Smiley, it is goal number 1 on the year. And it comes at a big time in this game. Uh-oh, traffic in front of Balboa. Watch out, there's still 39 seconds of regulation time. Minnesota comes back in. Uh-oh. Leyland along the near half wall. Worked in deep. There to Reifenberger. Reifenberger gets spun around a bit. Now Leyland back to Kriska. A shot smothered up there by Balboa, and he'll cover it up with 20 seconds left in regulation. For Smiley, check that. That is his second goal of the year. And a scoring change on an earlier goal last weekend in New Mexico. 3-3 game with 20 seconds to go in regulation. What a wild finish to this one. Face-off won there by the Mudbugs. That's big. They'll mail it around the far corner, back out to center. Both teams want to make sure they get a point. Brazil's got it. Brazil waits. Off the near side, boards right back out to center. It's going to go down the length of the ice. Will this be icing? It will not be. They'll wave it off. Waltman's there along the near corner, deep in the Magician zone, and that'll do it. We'll go to overtime. 3-on-3. Open ice. Lots of fun. Lots of chaos. And we'll have a winner at some point in the remainder of the extra session. 1:50 will be our time of break. We'll take a break in the action. 3-3 game. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
From diving lessons with certified trainers to gearing up in the proper dive gear, Scuba Ventures has just what you need to begin your diving adventures. Hey, it's Jordan Fader. Explore the underwater world with us. Whether you dream of seeing all the colorful fish of the sea or simply want to feel the rush of the open water, we can turn your dream into reality. Learn to dive and take trips with us to Cozumel, Curacao, and Roatan. We offer a full spectrum of underwater classes from scuba, snorkeling, open water diving, boat diving, and more. Call us now at 318-222-3483 or log on to scubaventures.com.
Welcome back into the Schwann Super Rink in Blaine, Minnesota. Lots of heroics toward the end of this one. We're going to have 3-on-3 overtime. Jack Smiley's game-tying goal at 18:27 is your State Farm drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Buckle up, folks. Lots of ice, lots of chaos, lots of fun. It's 3-on-3 overtime, sudden death. Next goal wins. Smith at center ice, battles, and it's won there by Sjogren. Pass given up, broken away, back the other way. Here comes Smith. He's got Koklichev with him. Smith comes in, fires it just wide of Mankowski. Now sitting on the puck there, and we got a whistle. The key about 3-on-3 overtime is you don't want to give up possession. You see a lot of players go into the zone and then come back out to reset. There's a lot of space. There's always a back door open. Most goalies hate 3-on-3. It's a little too much ice. Really, the 3-on-3 started as a gimmick, and it's really kind of caught on from all the leagues. It's gimmicky for the fans. 4:42 to go, 5 minutes of overtime. And then we'll have a shootout if no team has scored. Now tied up, Nichols is in there with Natty Shack and the captain Brazil, who scored his first of the year. 4:20 remaining, taken away. Magicians have it up across center. Leyland now skates in. Leyland through the slot, poke checked away. Brazil now trying to take off with stolen away there to Leyland. Now a quick shot there. He fanned on it there from number 29. That was Pasquarelli. Now quick shot, gets the glass from the high slot there from Ziski. Now Leyland has it. Leyland from the high slot. Leyland waits. Leyland now will have to skate it back out. This is just what I told you. At 3-on-3, it's just there's a lot of moving parts as they'll get some fresh skaters. Down to 3:40 to go here in the 3-on-3 overtime session. Game tied 3-3 after the Mudbugs were trailing 2-0 and 3-2. They've tied it on 2 occasions. Now to the far side. Reifenberger from the near corner. Back up top to Stein. Stein now off the heel Thrown up ahead, back out to center. Witherspoon on over to Dickinson. Dickinson a ripper, and a stick save made there by Mankowski. Now along the end boards, pushing and shoving. Minnesota's got it. Thrown back out to center. Here's Reifenberger one-on-one against Witherspoon, and Witherspoon with a good poke check on the back end. Witherspoon now has it. Witherspoon with Dickinson. Will they get some fresh skaters? They will not. They'll go with the ones they got. Here's Weber. Witherspoon from the left point will delve it in deep there to Weber. Weber lets it go now. He'll fight off he lost that puck. And the Mudbugs just gave away possession. That's not good. Minnesota's got it now. Here's Hale. Skates in from the high slot. Now from the far circle. Quick shot. Save made there by Balboa. That was a blocker save and a beauty. Back the other way. Here comes Koklachev. Back the other way. Thrown in front. Oh, trying to find the connector. That was Lewis. The pass just past the outstretched stick. Koklachev through the slot. He waits. Smith there. Smith trying to wrap it around. Waits, fires. Save made. Point blank shots. They score! That was Jacob Smith. He bangs in the juicy rebound. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Mudbugs win. Claws up. Final score, the Mudbugs 3, the Mudbugs 4, the Magicians 3. They were down 2-0. They were down 3-2. They never gave up. They tied it once, tied it again, and Jacob Smith's got the game-winning goal, and it comes at 2:16 of overtime. What a thrilling win for Mudbugs hockey. Stick around for the Raising Cane's postgame show. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Magicians 3. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back to the Raising Cane's postgame show. Jacob Smith, the man of the hour, which is the game winner. Nobody cares how you draw it up. They only care how it came together. And the Mudbugs were able to come together late in the game, which is the motto, come together, and winning a thrilling win. And this one will be one they'll remember for a while. He is obviously the top star of the game in overtime. And he's able to win the game in thrilling fashion. Wow. The Mudbugs look like they were down and out and dead in the water, and they're able to come alive late in the game and win. Let's give you the Raising Cane's postgame show. We'll recap all this game. Joel Pavey scored the first goal at 6:51 of the second. It was a 1-0 lead. Jimmy Doyle came around the far corner in the third at 10:56, and it was a 2-0 lead as he beat Balboa. Then Davis Gockler ripped home his second on the power play, and the Bugs were back in it. Then the captain, 45 seconds later, Brazil scores his first of the year as he cut through the slot. Smith and Dickinson got the assist, and we were tied at 2. Then Jimmy Doyle again from the point on the power play, ripped home, which looked like it was the game winner. It was the go-ahead goal at 16:28, but it was Jack Smiley in front, who was able to rim home his second of the year, 18:27 time of the goal. Dickinson and Witherspoon got the assist, and we were tied at 3. Then at the 2:16 mark of overtime, 2:44 into overtime rather, it was all by himself, unassisted. Jacob Smith in front, point blank, went around the net, made the shot, point blank save, juicy rebound in front, and he tucked it home for a thrilling 4-3 win. The Mudbugs win a thriller. Final score, Mudbugs 4 and the Magicians 3. The Mudbugs improved to 4-1 on the year. What a thrilling win and a comeback win for Mudbugs hockey. Join us tomorrow afternoon. The Mudbugs will take on the Minnesota Wilderness at 3:45, 3:30 with the Raising Cane's postgame show. A thrilling win as the Mudbugs fans who made the trip very excited after the comeback win. Join us tomorrow afternoon, 3:45 with the puck drop and 3:30 with the Raising Cane's, 3:35 rather, with the Raising Cane's postgame show. Until next time, I'm Chet Yoder reciting the final score here in the Raising Cane's postgame show. And I have to give you the 3 stars of the game. I don't want to forget that. The 3rd star of the Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. 3rd star, David Brazil. 2nd star, I'm going to go with Ryan Dickinson. A couple of assists. He played well. And your top star, the game winner, Jacob Smith, with goal number 3 on the year. That's your Scuba Ventures 3 stars of the game. For all your scuba needs, go to 231 Mount Zion Road in Shreveport or log on to scubaventures.com. I'm Chet Yoder signing off. Big thanks to all our sponsors, supporters, and corporate partners. Until 3:35 tomorrow afternoon for day 4 of the showcase, I'm Chet Yoder reciting the final score. It's the Mudbugs 4, the Magicians 3 in overtime. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. And as always, claws up.
Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey has been brought to you by Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram, Raising Cane's, Generational Financial Advisors, Scuba Ventures, DeFata and Associates LLC, State Farm, Sterling Dental Center, and Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy. Thank you for listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Until next time, claws up!